Hey, it is Happy Hour Fridays. I hope everybody is having a great Friday so far. You know, it's your girl Lexus here, aka Was Bartending, all right? And today we'll be interviewing Pure Health for Life. I am so excited to be interviewing these ladies here. They came out with a great product, and we're going to get the insights and the deets about their business, about what they got going on once they log on with us. But you guys know how I do. Y'all know what we're doing. We're definitely supporting all our Black businesses in our communities. It doesn't have to be just in Atlanta, Georgia. It could be in any state. Anywhere we're supporting. We're doing it up to December, the end of the year. Then we're going to transition to all businesses. So up until the end of the year, we are interviewing Black businesses only. All right. So also, you guys, for those who don't know me, those who are new to Happy Hour Fridays with my segment and don't know what we're doing, if you have a business, if you know anybody with a business, these Happy Hour segments are supposed to be for free promotion. There's free promotion for that person's business, for your business, so we can know about your business, know why you started, how you started, literally just getting to know you as a business owner, as a person, so we can go out there and support you in what you are doing. So that is the basis of the reason why we do these happy hour segments. So you have your cocktails. Tonight, I'm sipping some wine. We keeping it real light, some Pinot Grigio, okay? Keeping it real light. But you can sip whatever you sip. If you don't sip, you can do whatever you do. Whatever is your thing, okay? But we're just here to have a good time. We're here to have a good conversation, just some real talk. Get some business tips going on, especially for new business owners, for upcoming business owners, for people who want to get in business and honestly don't know where to start. And we have a lot of good entrepreneurs out here that gives great tips on what you should do and how you should go about things. So definitely continue to watch these segments. I will actually, the last segment I will have for this year will be December 11th. I believe that's correct, but again, you know, I'll double check just to re-announce. But I believe my last segment for this year will be December 11th, and we're gonna kick it off after the holidays, and we're gonna come on right on back and start it back up again. And then that will be with all businesses. Okay. So that's the basis of Happy Hour segment. For those who don't know about me, you know, I'm Lexus Woods. I'm the founder and owner of Woods Bartending. Been in business for quite a little time, a year, some change, but I'm just trying to basically build. We got Woods Bartending cocktail mocktail services where we deliver virgin drinks to alcoholic drinks to you or ship it to you. You know, we got that down pat. Even with infused treats, we do that as well. So we are really big on cupcakes and all that. So that is about us. And honestly, other than that, that's Woods Bartending, what we offer. We do events, and we also do all kind of other things that inquires when it comes to happy hour segments, is introducing Black businesses. So now I'm so excited because we have one of the owners of Pure Health for Life. She just joined in, Miss Amelia. So we're about to get her on here so we can start this interview. Hey!
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I am
Let me adjust my volume a little
You
bit
look so
because
beautiful. Look at you. Look, she got her white, got your hair did, the makeup all done. You looking all beautiful and stuff. Yeah, she said, I'm ready for this interview, girl. I'm ready. So
so
guys everybody who's joining on, shout out to everybody who's joining on. We have Basie _Skanks _Junior who just joined. Alina Daddy just joined. Everybody, I want to introduce you to the owner, founder of Pure Health for Life. We have one of the owners here. The other owner, couldn't make it due to other circumstances. That is okay. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna go ahead and get this interview going. And so I just would like you to introduce yourself to our audience for our Happy Hour Fridays and tell our audience what you drinking on, girl.
Okay, so my name is Amelia Gray, but my daughter is the owner of Pure Health. Her name is Michelle. And Pure Health has been in business we've been in business since February. And as you know, as a result of the corona, a lot of people were looking for healthy products and ways to boost their immune systems. And one of our family members was diagnosed with the COVID. And so in an effort to just kind of find something that was healthy or that would be good for us to keep our immune system strong, we accidentally came up on our first product because we sell two products at Pure Health. We sell elderberry and we sell sea moss. Elderberry was our original product, and so we got started. My daughter went to pick up a couple of jars for herself and myself, and then four of her friends called and they said that they wanted elderberry. And when she came home, I said, well, why don't you see, what we could get this for as far as, getting it and wholesaling it, and selling it retail to customers.
Okay.
That's how we got started.
Awesome. And so everybody who's joining on with us now, we have Amelia, one of the owners and founders of Pure Health for Life. So you guys definitely have to follow them on all social networks, right? But we definitely going to get to the end, when we end the conversation where you guys can follow and basically support Miss Amelia here and her daughter Michelle and the products that they are selling. But she's just telling us a little bit about how they started, why you guys started, and basically over a family member who had COVID, and the things that we have going on now, which is really hitting home a lot to a lot of people, and these products that she does have is definitely helping people with these COVID or any immune respiratory, anything like that that's going on health wise is actually helping. But we're going to get into depth about that because this is great because we had our personal conversation, you know what I'm saying, and it's perfect. The products that you guys are selling and have right now is perfect throughout this time, you know what I'm saying, and especially right now because a lot of people do not know what to do besides what the doctors are prescribing, and sometimes that doesn't help, you know what I'm saying. So we have a all natural product where it can really help us, and you don't have to worry about actually getting something you don't know how to pronounce, you don't know what's in it, you don't know what you're putting in your system. So Amelia, let's get more into it. So you guys started off by just y'all heard about it, y'all went and got it, y'all like, shoot, we need this in Georgia, right? We need this here.
Exactly.
So y'all did that. So have y'all, when y'all started back in February, did you guys experience any pros and cons, adversities when going through trying to transition this into Georgia?
Well, I think one of the pros is that we're in a time where everybody needs to boost their immune system.
Right.
It's not a matter of if you come in contact with COVID. It's when we come in contact with it, our bodies need to be able to fight off anything that we have. That's number one. So the pros was there was a product that we discovered by mistake. And by the way, my daughter, when all this stuff happened, she said, Mommy, I need you to go and get me get us some elderberry. So I went to the health food store and I purchased some elderberry, and I purchased 4 ounces of elderberry and paid $14 for it. Okay. And when I got home, I tried it and I told her, I don't care what that or how good that is for you. I'm never taking it again. Right. Because it was so terrible. So unbeknownst to me, she went out and she found a vendor or person or individual to purchase it from. And she drove a couple hours away, and I thought, okay, I'll try that. And it was delicious. All natural products made with local honey, local vendor. And it has just been amazing. So the cons were, that, how do you market it? And word of mouth, is everything. But then I thought, okay, well, we have repeat customers. Family members ordered it and purchased it from us, and we were able to ship it to them, and they loved it, absolutely loved it. And so one day my daughter said, I want to open up a booth in the flea market. And I thought, you're just getting started. How are you going to open a booth in a flea market? You need money, you need overhead. So kind of stepped out on faith.
Yeah.
And opened up in the flea market. I said, but everybody's asking if we have sea moss. So I said, we got to incorporate sea moss. So I'll get into that a little bit later. But then the cons were, like I said, we had a product that we knew that a lot of people needed. But the cons were, how do you market that? Because we weren't planning on starting a business. She wasn't planning on starting a business. It just happened.
Right.
So
okay, and that's that is with any business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with any business that is just up and coming, that's just starting, that is the hardest thing, because everybody first think, oh, social network, or like you said earlier, word of mouth. Who's going to definitely, hey, promote your product, like, oh, this is great, you need to try this, you need to try that. But those steps of just trying to get it out there to, I mean, everybody who are business owners, or even if you're not a business owner, just selling something, period, that is the struggle, just trying to get that business off the ground, and how to start, how can you boost it, how can I get somebody or someone or people in general to really take to what I'm selling, take to my business, and actually come back. You know what I'm saying? Come back. Like that, it shows support. So you really hit on a number one thing, that is marketing. How can I get this out here? So you guys definitely experienced, that was your cons in it. So let me ask you this then, Amelia. When starting your business and going into it through the pros and cons, what did you find out, like, okay, what worked? What did you find out what worked for you guys?
So my daughter, as again, it's her business. She's a young business owner.
Right.
So when you're a young business owner, you have limited experience in marketing. You have limited experience in customer service. And I'm always sort of like back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? People do business with people that they like and that they enjoy talking to. And so branding was a bit of a challenge because her vision and what I thought should be the vision for the business, keeping in mind that it's her business, was like, well, okay, that's fine. A name. First of all, coming up with a name. When she told me what the name was, I said, she toyed around with that. And initially, it's called Pure Health Elderberry, but sometimes we just refer to it as Pure Health.
Right.
Simply because that's just simple enough. It's Pure Health. She said Pure Health Elderberry because she thought that she would only be selling elderberry, and that would be her brand.
Okay.
But the brand has become, speaking of the market, the brand has become finding a good product, finding two amazing products, and marketing them in the Atlanta local area.
Okay.
Because as you know, shipping could be a hassle, or just getting a product. It's for example, again, the sea moss. The sea moss has to stay cold. So when it's shipped frozen, and you get it, if it's hot outside and it gets warm, then it goes bad.
Right.
So a lot of people, that could be an issue for. So once we identified a vendor, an individual that we were able to purchase it from, get it here, sell it to our local community or our local buyers at the same price that they would if they were getting it from the vendor, we thought, okay, that's great. Okay. And so one of the challenges that we faced was like in marketing was like branding. How do you market, and what do you do? How do you do that? So Pure Health came about because any products that we're going to carry now or in the future are going to be all about Pure Health.
That is so okay. So that is so true of what you're saying. So let's get into more about your business, right? So you guys have different products. So tell us about the different products that you guys sell. Okay.
So the first product, like I said, which was our baby, which we got started with, is the elderberry.
Nice.
Comes in a jar like this.
Yes.
And if you guys are on social media, you'll probably see oh, I've seen that brand on social media,
Right.
but we carry it. And you know, it's, you don't have to wait on shipping. You can just come to us. We also offer local delivery. You
Nice.
know, for additional $5, we'll deliver the product.
Nice.
The second product that we carry, and which is everybody's all-time favorite, is this sea moss.
The sea moss. Okay.
Yes. Now, what separates our sea moss from other sea moss is that it's flavored.
Okay.
Because when you're trying products, a lot of people say, oh, you know, I've had people come to the store all the time and say, I've had sea moss. Oh, but I don't want to try it. It's not good. And I said, but you hadn't had our sea moss. Because our sea moss come in a variety of flavors. Our most popular flavor is what I showed you here is the green apple.
That's the green apple. Yes.
And yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay.
And I believe that you were able to get a
Yes,
you know, a sample of that. And so
sample. Yes.
yes.
Guys. So I'm gonna show you guys my sample in a minute because I want to do my samples online with Miss Amelia.
Okay.
My peach cobbler and my green apple samples. Yes. But go ahead. Tell us more about your products.
So those are the two things that we mainly sell. We have teas, we do hand sanitizer,
Okay.
but we're going to in the future incorporate more products. But the way we do it is we find a product that we like and that we think would go well or do well in our store,
Mm-hmm.
and we try the product for a month, if you will. And once, you know, we decide or we deem that, hey, we like this, because our next product is a detox.
Oh,
We're going to go into all natural herbs,
mm-hmm.
you know, so we're doing some sampling now on those. And so my, you know, and I keep saying but, you know, I help my daughter quite a bit with this. And I said, you know, if you start small, then you're able to build.
Right.
You know, so we've been carrying these two products, you know, along with the hand sanitizer and a few other small things in the store for the last few months, and they do very well.
Okay.
We have tons of repeat customers.
Nice.
We even have, you know, new customers. Word of mouth has been our biggest, you know, friend in this business.
Yeah.
And so those are the two products that we carry. Now, the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
So the benefits of elderberry are, it's good for your immune support, because both of them are. It helps with your digestive. It helps with your respiratory. For people or individuals who struggle with asthma or allergies,
Mm-hmm.
this elderberry is amazing. Mm-hmm. It really is. And we're going to share some more of the testimonials on our Instagram page. Yes. You know, because we have true, you know, testimonies of individuals who've been taking it for the last couple of months during the season. It shortens the cold by about 3 days.
Wow.
And it's just good and healthy for the entire family. Now, if you have a child that's under 1 year old, of course, you can't give them honey.
Of course.
So we also offer the honeyless elderberry.
Okay.
So, but that's, you know, only on special order, the honeyless elderberry. And our next product, of course, that we sell is the sea moss. The sea moss is good for your immune support, your digestive tract. Mm. And I don't want to say weight loss, but a lot of women say, oh, you know, I've seen weight loss with it. Okay. So it's going to do for you what it's going to do for you. Right. It's amazing for your thyroid. Our bodies require over 100 minerals. Sea moss has 93 of those minerals. Okay. When I take the sea moss, what I notice is I have good energy. I sleep better at night. So there are a lot of benefits that I've noticed with it. Okay. That I've noticed taking it. And like I said, the people that are repeat customers, they notice the benefits as well.
Yes. So as we talking, we got people joining on as we talking. So shout out to L Hayward TLC. She said, hello guys, how you doing? We are doing good. So for those who are just joining on, I am here with one of the owners of Pure Health for Life. We're talking about how they started their business, why they started their business. We're talking about pros and cons in their business that they have experienced. They have been in business for a couple of months now, since February. So, and they have been doing very, very well. Mm-hmm. You know, all by the blessings of God, because, you know, it's all in God's hands. So they have been
all in God's hands. Yes. And thanks to our customers, yes. You know, our customers who support us on an ongoing basis. When I tell you, sometimes, you know, and I don't mean to get off track here.
No, you good.
Also the vision for the business. You know, as you grow, you get visions and you get different things that you
Yes,
say we'll incorporate for our business. I'm huge on customer service.
of
You
course.
know, a lot of times an individual will have a good product, but they won't have good customer service.
Right.
But I believe that each and every one of our customers matter.
Yes.
We care about how they're feeling. We care, and some people just come in there to talk. We get a whole lot of customers that come in there just to have a little fellowship and a little
Right.
therapeutic conversation, and we welcome that too. Because in this time, sometimes we just need someone to talk to.
Talk to.
And while they're there, we're also educating them on the products, you know.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm a firm believer in customer base, building a good customer service, customer base. And, you know, just to take it off a little bit, we always say, oh, you know, we don't want to support Black business, but we don't do each other right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes we don't. But that's certainly in our goal at Pure Health. Our goal is to give good customer service, treat everybody right, regardless of race or social
Right.
economic background. We love everybody that comes into our space, and we treat them accordingly.
Which is very important in business, period. Any business
Hmm.
owner, okay?
Yes,
Customer service is very, very important. That
yes,
whatever you do. So you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I'm glad you guys center your business off your customers because they are the ones who's going to actually help you grow, period, because there's the one who's going to bring you business, bring you more business, spread your business, you know what I'm saying?
yes,
So
and yes.
yes, go ahead.
No, they're why we do what we do. You
Yes,
know, without them, there's no us.
that's it,
And we realize that. And I just try to give my daughter that nugget,
yes,
you know, stand up, smile,
yes. It's
because
all
people
about
watch
your
body
presence.
language.
Exactly. It's all about your
Yes,
presence, how you're presenting it, how you're presenting your product. It's all about your body language. It's all, I mean, honestly, customers, your energy that you give off is how they're going to
everything.
receive, and receive the product that you're trying to, sell to them. So
Yes.
either way, you guys are doing a phenomenal job. Shout out to
Thank you.
Fantasy0313 who just joined. She said that's true. Customer service is so important. It is. So we're definitely talking to one of the owners here, Amelia, with Pure Health for Life. She's giving us some insight about her business, about her two great top seller products that are really just taking off for you guys.
Yes.
She has the you can show them again, Amelia, your sea moss, and your green, is it the green apple that we're discussing? Yes. So both of
Yes.
the products are very, very good. Like a lot of people, like she said, the sea moss here, a lot of people be like, I don't want no sea moss. That's nasty. Because when you hear sea moss, you think of, to me, when I hear sea moss, I think of seaweed. I'm like, I don't want that.
Right.
So when you hear it, it's nasty. But she said what makes her products different is the fact that hers tastes good. Okay, they got some good flavor in her product, so you would not be disappointed when you try it.
Yes.
Definitely, and they do have samples. They do so you can definitely you don't have to buy it wholesale. You can buy it in samples, so you can try it, and then also they deliver. They ship. Okay, so you don't
Yep.
have to, you don't have, just correct me when I say you don't have to be in state too. You can be out of state and they'll still ship it to
Anywhere.
you
Yeah.
anywhere. The only thing, I know we discussed this privately too, but with the shipping, when it comes to the sea moss, you were stating that it's kind of hard because it has to remain cold.
Yeah. And
Yes,
that could be pricey because you have to ship it overnight. And one thing that I didn't mention, the most important thing about both of these products is that, let me put our products right
yeah.
here,
Go ahead, go
is
ahead.
that they are all natural.
Okay,
Local honey. These flavors are all natural fruit, all natural,
good,
everything. Everything in here is natural. So if it's
awesome,
green apple, it's green apple in here. The vendors either use agave or local or honey to
nice.
sweeten them. The flavors are so good. And a lot of times people say, oh, they're so good. Are they still healthy, or does that take away from the health benefit? It
Right,
doesn't. Because a lot of times people say, oh, I get sea moss, but I put it in my smoothie. Well, that's like saying if you add it to your smoothie, then it doesn't have the health benefits. We
mm-hmm.
do it for you. If you're a person that you don't drink smoothies in the morning. You get up, you take you 1 heaping tablespoon of your sea moss, drink your water, and go on about your day. You don't have to have a smoothie with this sea moss.
So let me piggyback on that then, on how to take them, right? So you said 1 tablespoon a day. So is that just once a day, twice a day? What do you recommend on how to take your products?
Well, I recommend for myself, and I'm a woman of a particular age.
Look, like you look good. Like don't crack.
I take sea moss twice a day.
Okay.
I take it the first thing in the morning, and I take it in the middle of the day or in the evening. Sometimes when I want something sweet, I'll say, I'll just get a spoonful of my sea moss. Because the one thing about sea moss is you can't eat too much sea moss. You can't overdose on sea moss. Okay. Depending on what's in it, you may be up or you may get a little energy. I'm sorry, you may not be able to sleep right away, but it's good. And it's the same with the elderberry. With the elderberry, it's recommended 1 tablespoon a day. Okay. And I typically take 1 to 2 tablespoons a week. So for me, my regimen is elderberry a couple of times a week and my sea moss every day.
Every day. Okay.
So I have a regimen. But for people who have allergies, I tell them, take your elderberry in the morning and take it in the afternoon. Okay. Maybe before you go to bed. That works better. Okay.
Okay. So we just got another comment. She said, I had sea moss before and it was gross. LOL. Would definitely look into that green apple. This is from Fantasy 0313. Look.
Honey, let me tell her something.
Yeah, go ahead.
We have green apple, we have pineapple mango, we have pink lemonade, we have watermelon strawberry, and we have ginger. Those are the 5 flavors that we carry every single week, all the time. Nice. We even got fancier with it. Now we have holiday flavors. So we have pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie, if you will. Mm-hmm. We have cranberry and we have peach cobbler. And yes. I think you have the peach cobbler.
I do.
You won't have any problems with the way that our sea moss tastes. And again, like I said, most people take it, and the process that the vendors go through is that, they use raw sea moss. Mm-hmm. The sea moss is soaked in alkaline water for 24 hours, and then the flavors and everything, all the good stuff is added to it. Right. And it absolutely doesn't take away from anything. We get that question all the time. We get people say, I don't take it. Listen, I'm a texture person.
Right.
If it tastes bad, I don't care how good it is for you, I'm not going to take it. Exactly. So our goal when we got our products was to have healthy products that taste good. And I think we nailed it with this sea moss and elderberry.
Yes.
And I think most of our customers will say the same too.
Yes. And you know what, guys? Okay. I got my little sample.
A nice little blend of kale in it.
Yes.
So it's super healthy. So for those individuals who say, I don't drink or eat smoothies first thing in the morning, it is a wonderful source of, or energy or nutrients in the sea moss. And again, the added flavors does not take away from the nutrients in it.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Yo, that's good. This is a peach cobbler. And it tastes just like peach cobbler. Like, it's just like it. Like, that's amazing good. Oh, my God. So I can see if you just want something sweet. And
listen, I'm so excited. Most people, when they taste it, like when my daughter and I first got into the sea moss and we ordered our samples and everything, when I tell you we did a little sea moss dance, because it's like, oh, this is good. When you get something extra good, it makes you happy. So anyway, did our little sea moss dance. But
what the green apple tastes like, it tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
That's right.
So if you like Jolly Ranchers, those green apple Jolly Ranchers, that's exactly what it tastes. If you like a candy, yes. Oh, this is good, Amelia.
Oh, I'm glad you love it.
Yes. Oh, I gotta get these in a bigger container because let me tell you something.
Make sure you refrigerate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it refrigerated. When you want to lose weight and you're trying to get away from sweets, this right here, oh my God, that's all you have to do. Take you a couple of scoops and you're good. Oh, y'all got
it hits the spot absolutely every time. And like I say, I'm a woman of a particular age, and that's the one thing that I struggle with my weight teetering up and down. What I
Right.
noticed when I started taking the CMOS right away was that it seemed like I lost a pound a week or 2 pounds a week. Now,
Really?
my weight leveled off at that 10-pound thing, but it did for me what it was going to do for me.
Okay.
A
Okay.
lot of times, our weight gain, when you get in middle age, comes from that thyroid slowing down.
Right.
So
Right.
whereas when you were younger, you could think about losing weight and it just falls off,
Right.
that thyroid slows down, and a lot of people suffer with underactive thyroid, which
Yes.
makes you swell up, or overactive
Over.
thyroid, which makes you lose an enormous amount of weight.
Right.
But that thyroid function is key. It is very, very important. And the CMOS is amazing. It provides amazing thyroid support. I don't make any disclaimers because I'm not a medical professional, but I tell individuals it's going to do for you what it's going to do for you.
Girl, all I'm saying is that I can eat a whole thing of
You
like
can, and nothing will happen.
like that. Like I can eat a whole thing of this like no problem. That is
You can't
crazy.
overdose on CMOS. And
This
the
is
in
amazing.
the flavor that you have, which is the
Peach cobbler.
peach cobbler. You know how you make a nice peach cobbler and it
Mhm.
has that dough peach taste to it? That's what
Yes.
it tastes like to me.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
amazing. You guys
Hmm.
really have a killing on your hands for real. So
Yes.
let me ask you this then. What tips now would you give someone who is trying to go into your kind of business or even in business general? What tips would you give them on how to start or even throughout?
I would say, and I know all people say this, but do your homework, do your studies,
Okay.
find out location, location, location. If you're starting off a product, let's just say, I don't want to mention any particular business
Right.
because I think all businesses are good,
Right.
but let's just say you decide to sell shoes.
Mm-hmm.
If there are 100 other people selling shoes, then your shoes have to be set apart from other people's shoes for
Mm-hmm.
them to say, oh, they really have good shoes here.
Right.
Um, like I say, this business in this time, in this era, in the
Mm-hmm.
place that we're in now, everybody can benefit and will benefit from taking and incorporating something healthy into your diet.
Mm-hmm.
When you're starting businesses, you have to do what they call, could be a big word, but not so big, a
Mm-hmm.
feasibility study.
Right.
Is it feasible for you to open up a business right now? Because a lot of people open up businesses in pandemics like us by default.
Mm-hmm.
And it's done really well because it was just happened to be something that everyone needed.
Mm.
So what I would recommend is that you do your research.
Okay.
Find out if it's something that you is needed in this season and what's going to set you apart from the other person, or the next business, should I say, the next business, because that's important. You know what I'm saying? There's a saying, I always say, people do business with people that they like, and they do.
They do.
If you give good customer service, you give good business, people will come back. If for nothing else, that good conversation, that warm embrace, or that fuzzy feeling that they feel when they come into your space.
Right.
Um, that's one tip I would give you. Do your research, find out if it's feasible for you to open up that type of business in your area. Um, my daughter, like I said, she's a young owner, and she didn't discuss anything with me.
Mm.
She went and got her LLC.
Wow.
She did all of her paperwork. She told me, she said, "Mommy, somebody's going to charge me $200." But she made some phone calls. She reached out, just the old-fashioned way of finding out what works.
Right.
Your local state people, they're always available to answer questions. And so we pay for what we don't know.
True.
So if you don't know, then yes, entrust that to someone who can give you knowledge, who could tell you, yes, this is what you need to do. But if you have a little time on your hands, from start to finish, invest time in learning how to set up your business, invest time in learning how to, like you say, really master and run your business. I
Yeah.
always believe in starting small. That's another tip I have. We get all of these ideas, and like the old folks used to say, jack of all trades,
Yes.
master of none.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You can do all of these things, but there has to be one thing that you do really well. Find that one thing that you do really well and that nobody can beat you at, and make that and build on that. Because when you're doing a lot of things, something is going to go lacking.
Right.
Like we can't do sea moss, elderberry. I'm just going to say sea moss, elderberry, shoes, hat, purses, clothes. I mean, that's not going to, it's going to be a conflict of interest. Something is going to go lacking. So our main goal is to focus on what we have now, our health products. And that's what I would suggest to any new business owner. Find that one trade and that one skill, that one thing that you know that you're good at. Can't nobody beat you at. And you'll be successful. And focus on that. Focus on customer service. Embrace people. If somebody comes and they say, oh, the product's not good, or, sometimes people just don't like it. But our goal as business owners is to make it right.
Right.
Within reason. Now, if you get somebody who comes in every week, some people you just can't please, those are not the customers I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people who are genuinely
trying to support you. That's
yes.
Support you. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Which you gave some really great tips, which, a lot of business owners, period, some have and some don't. Some don't know.
Yes.
And one thing that you did hit on as a business owner, just make sure you do your homework, make sure you do your research. I even say in the field you in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just really understand what you're getting yourself into and make sure that you can handle what you're getting yourself into. Some people say it's not all about the money. You're right. It is not all about the money, depending on where you're trying to go. But if you have a passion for it, it will execute the way it should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How your business actually should be. So I really agree on those tips because for business owners, there's always things that we have we do good here, but some things fall off. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like some things that fall off that you just don't think about. So you really hit on some great tips when it comes to that. Now with Pure Health for Life, which I'm really feeling, guys, I know I'm eating while she's talking, but I'm really feeling these sea mosses now. Fantasy 0313, you still on here. Yes, peach cobbler and green apple, they the bomb, okay? So if you like sweet and and it's not like those artificial. You can tell it's not artificial flavors. So if
we don't use those.
Like you can tell this is real fruit. Like the flavor that they have in here, you can tell is mixed with real fruit. So if y'all really down for the sea moss, I know y'all people be like, nah. Try this. You gave me the green apple and the peach cobbler, and she has different flavors. Yeah. Different flavors. Okay.
Now, excuse me. The peach cobbler is a limited edition, so those are the holiday flavors. We only will have those for about 3 months, and then we'll go into the next season. Okay. Like I said, we have peach cobbler, pumpkin pie, nutmeg. I'm sorry. What's that?
Is it?
Lord, I was getting ready to say nutmeg, but I didn't mean nutmeg. I meant eggnog.
Eggnog. Okay. Dang, y'all about to have all the flavors, Christmas flavors.
Eggnog and cranberry is another one.
Nice.
I wanted to piggyback on something that you said.
Okay.
People say it's not about the money, but we're in business to make money.
Right.
So in doing that, you're absolutely right. It has to be a balance.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It has to be about serving people, and then I think then you're able to make a steady flow. Because a lot of times we adopt that. I want it all. So I'm going to incorporate all these products in here. Yeah. I'm going to bring everything in here, and I'm going to have something for everybody. And like to say, something falls through the cracks, So
exactly, and that is definitely a key point that that's what you just said was definitely a key point. And you know what, Amelia, for everybody who's just joining on, for everybody who like what they talking about, listen, I got Amelia here. She is one of the owners. Her and her daughter is the one who established this business, but
that's right.
It's Pure Health for Life, guys. Pure Health for Life, and they have these different, honestly, if you haven't catch me holding up, look, they do the sea moss, the elderberry, they got different flavors for you, and it's all healthy. It's all healthy. Some say, oh, it helped them with weight loss. Some say, hey, it helped my immune system, it helped my respiratory system. It's all about keeping your health together. So for those,
Yeah.
and especially during this time, COVID time, people who had a family member or even yourself who have been in contact with COVID, had experienced COVID and had to go on quarantine or even been in a hospital and got released.
Yes.
We still in it. We still in these times. And they have had reviews and testimonies to say, look, this has really helped me. I didn't have to be on no different prescriptions. I didn't have to sit over here and put different stuff in my body that I didn't know about. Actually, I could put some sea moss or elderberry, mainly the elderberry, in my body and I'm good. And like Amelia said earlier, she stated, look, all I do for these different products, she said I take a tablespoon. Sometimes with the, you said the elderberry, you'll do it once every twice a week or something like that.
Twice a week.
Yeah.
For no other reason other than the fact that my favorite is the sea moss.
Okay.
But I realized that during this season, and I don't know what this is about this, and I think a lot of people that I talk to that I know, they get this thing in their throat first thing in the morning, just since this COVID. And you spend me personally, I spend the first hour just trying to. What I notice is when I do the elderberry, yes, I don't have that.
Right.
Also, I want to share. My daughter is she's had asthma all her life, and one thing about this season is that by now she would have been in the hospital at least two or three times.
Wow.
For the asthma. She has not had those experiences,
what?
And she takes elderberry and sea moss and a few other supplements every single day.
Wow.
She does a concoction.
Wow. And she hasn't been in a hospital at all since she has been on the elderberry. Oh, yes. That's beautiful.
Yes. Beautiful. I mean, it's worked for her. There are other people who take it. We're going to tag some of those testimonies on our Instagram page so you can see these are real people.
Right.
I'm not a salesperson. I think if an item is good or product is good, it sells itself. I'm not into quick fixes for anything because we have to be consistent with whatever we try.
Right.
A lot of times, we try something, and if it don't give us instant relief or instant gratification, we don't try it again.
Right.
Which is why a lot of people say, okay, well, I'm gonna keep taking my medicine, and I'm not against that. I think that God put all things on here and people and resources for us to use and be healthy and be well and healed. But like I said, when it comes to natural supplements, it's about building our bodies up, building our immune systems up. The body is made to heal itself if you feed it properly, if you put the proper things in it.
Yes.
So I'm just an advocate of it now, and I wasn't before. Before I was like, I ain't taking nothing. I'm good or whatever.
Nothing that doesn't taste good, because most healthy stuff, you put it in, people like, oh no, I can't do this.
Yes.
I can't do this. But you know what? I can say this about your product too. After tasting both of them, I just took a couple of scoops, and my sweet taste, because usually you be like, oh, I want more. You don't even need that much. And it's in this little container, and this is a sample size, guys. I didn't even need that much, and I have a bad sweet tooth. So for that to literally cut it, where all I have to do is take a couple, and this is not even tablespoon, I think a couple of teaspoons of it, and I was good. I'm good.
Yes.
I don't even need any more. That is good. You guys got
it takes away that, because I'm bad too with sweets. I'll get up and I don't even want to tell y'all what I'll eat in the middle of the night, but I try to do better. I'll get up, and if I want something sweet, I'll say, let me get a couple of spoons of the sea moss.
Wow.
And I'll take a heap of spoon of that apple and let it marinate on my tongue and drink me some water. I'm like, I don't need nothing else sweet.
And you good.
And I go to bed, and it's something healthy, and I don't absorb the calories, and I don't have the sugar in my system, and all is well.
Yes, which is amazing. So let's talk about this then. What are you guys expecting in the next 5 to 10 years with y'all business? What is the picture?
I think the vision, and I asked my daughter that, she's like, I don't know,
right.
Young people kind of just think for the moment now.
Right.
But I see we have some really good ideas that we're tossing around now with both of our vendors that I think would be really amazing. So I'm going to say that, but I see us being in business for the next 5 or 10 years, and I see us growing with nice specialized products. We don't want to be that vendor that carries, or that business. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say vendor that just carries anything.
Right.
You know, if it'll sell, we'll carry it. We want to sell products with purpose.
Okay.
That might be a little cliche, a little logo for a T-shirt, huh?
Look. Tell it.
Pure health products with purpose. Sometimes stores just carry things just to carry stuff, and it's just fillers.
Right.
Everything that we carry in our store in the future, from our hand sanitizer to our whatever we decide to carry, we want it to have a purpose and be a really good product. And that's why I say that's what we kind of research. Somebody says, "Oh, I sell let's just say I sell teas." We won't just put the teas in our store. We're the guinea pigs for our business. Okay. We'll try the teas. We'll see what it does for us. We might give out a couple to our friends and see what they're saying. And if everybody's saying, "Oh yeah, it's good, I like it," then that's something that we'll probably carry in our store. So I like to look at us as a specialty store. Okay. And I think in brand building and going to that next level, that's what that would be. Okay. We would be that store that you say, "Hey, do you want to save in shipping? Okay, you guys, we'll go ahead and we'll get it to you guys, and then you guys sell it retail." Nice. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see for our business. But we want to carry the best of the best products. We don't want to carry products that are just, the people just say, "Oh, they're okay." We want to know those products that you see advertised on Instagram, or those products that you see and you say, "Oh, I really want that." And then you go to the website and you like $30 for shipping. Right. Right. Never mind.
You got it here. No problem.
Yeah. We want to specialize in those kind of. So I see a lot of growth in the next 5 to 10 years. I really do. Because we're building a good, strong foundation. We don't, like I say, we don't sell a lot of things now. We specialize in these 2 products, and we're just keeping it consistent, and we're building. Okay. We're building each year, each month, each week. We just add something, whether it's a concept, whether it's a special logo or special seal or rebranding or relabeling or coming up with different ideas. We're building.
Well, you know what, Amelia? I'm just so proud of you guys because you guys to start from February, and we're now almost in November, okay? And you guys have been doing such an amazing job just getting these products out here in Georgia, and honestly having a big following already, and that was based off of word of mouth. So for your plans to 5 to 10 years, honestly, it may happen in 2, which you guys are doing an amazing job. So we are gonna say that God's gonna keep blessing it, and He gonna get you guys y'all storefront with all your products, your natural products, and all the rest of your vendors that are coming. So anybody who's watching, anybody that knows, any vendors that would definitely be great for Pure Health for Life, definitely hit them up. So Amelia is going to give the contact, how y'all can contact them, how you can get your products, how you can follow them, all the great stuff, so y'all can have y'all sea moss and y'all elderberry, okay, to help.
Yeah. Yes. So we're located in McDonough, Georgia, in the Peddler's Flea Market. We're at booth B25. We're there Saturdays and Sundays. On Saturdays, we're there from about 10:30 to 4:30. And I'm saying about because sometimes we're there earlier, 10:30 to 4:30. And if somebody comes up at 4:30, we won't close the door in your face. Okay. We get a lot of those.
Yes. Y'all come.
There have been plenty of days that I thought I'm going home now, and 3 or 4 more people will come up, and I'm like, really? But anyway, that's our hours on Saturdays. And on Sundays, we're open from 11 to 4:30. We have delivery. We will deliver during the week. If you're in I say about a 15-mile radius of us, there's a $5 additional delivery fee. If you're further, then we'll talk about what the delivery fee is. Let's just say you're in Thomaston or Griffin or one of those outskirts area, then we would, kind of require that you have like a bulk, a bulk type deal in order for us to go, or you can meet us somewhere. We're open to that. So we do service during the week. We have two phone numbers. My number is 216-375-6624. You can contact me. And I say two phone numbers, but I'm just going to give you one because primarily I'm the one that takes the orders and coordinates the drop-offs and all that other kind of stuff. So, you can feel free to give me a call if you have any questions, if you have any concerns about anything. We'll be happy to help you.
Awesome. And also, you guys definitely follow their page on Instagram. They just, they get into the Instagram, the social networks, because they've been doing great off of word of mouth. They said, you know what, we need some more business. So they just created Instagram here, Pure Health for Life. So you definitely go on there and check them out. And I know your daughter, who's the owner of this, the founder and owner of this, I know
yes.
she'll definitely reply back if you guys message her or anything like that.
Absolutely.
On Instagram with any questions or any orders, any like that. Either one of them, these beautiful queens here, they can help you just get whatever you need situated. They'll love to definitely help you guys. And you know what, Amelia, we was having a great conversation. It felt like I was just, talking to you in the living room. But just
right. Exactly.
We were just having such a great conversation. But I really appreciate you coming on our, my segment.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, boo. No, you said something. I'm sorry.
No. Thank you for having us or having me on right now. And like I said, I just really appreciate you, and I appreciate the work that you do because it's important. Social networking, getting the word out. And like she said, we just started our Instagram page probably about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So you guys share and follow us, and we'll follow you back. We're trying to get a lot of followers, and it takes time to build. And so I know in today's age, most people are like, oh, we want 1 million followers, and we want 1 million followers. But we're willing to start small.
Right.
So.
Right. And you guys are going to definitely get there. But I appreciate, again, you joining on with us. Happy Hour Fridays, having your cocktail, feeding us some great information, right? Woo, girl. But having a cocktail and everything.
A little bit of daiquiri.
Look, oh, girl, look. I have my little wine here. But I do.
Okay.
Yes. And I do, this is some great tips and about your business. It's about business in general. You gave some really great tips, and I appreciate you, Queen. And we look forward to really seeing your business grow and get to where it's going to be. I'm not gonna say where it's at. No, where it's going to be, and how God is going to continue to bless you guys. So shout out to yourself and your daughter Michelle for creating this business. We will definitely be supporting you guys, following you guys, keeping up with you guys, especially on your new products that is going to be coming out soon. So everybody, please support, please follow, please, if you have any questions, contact her, as she said. And again, welcome to Happy Hour Fridays. Our next guest on the day before Halloween will be Eva May Boutique. I'm excited to be interviewing her. So for that, another Black business owner, female out here doing her thing. Guys, if you know anyone, any more Black businesses out here that would love to participate in just promoting their business as such as Miss Amelia did, definitely come and hit me up, DM me, wherever, and we can definitely get them on their segment. But everybody, thank you for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay positive, stay encouraged, and everybody have a blessed day. Amelia, Queen, I will be talking to you soon. And thank you again for my samples, girl. But you have a great day, all right?
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, good night.